Hello, welcome to Win Some Loosemore. My name is Dieter and you join me for a mechanisms video where I take you through some of the terms that we use in board games to describe how the games work, give you an idea of what we mean by the term, and suggest a couple of games that you might enjoy that utilize whatever the concept is. Now today I want to talk about one I've mentioned quite a bit, but just want to explain it so you really know what I mean by it. This is Tableau building. People might call it a couple of different things, but Tableau is the word that I know for it. Basically, you have a picture or a state in front of you that you build as you go. Typically with cards or tiles or something where you individually have something that as you go through the game, you collect things, buy things, draft things, whatever it might be, to add to this growing picture, this tableau that maybe works as a combination, so that now that I have this thing down, when this thing happens, it's better. Or they link together and you're building a set or something. Whatever it might be, you're constructing this tableau. That's basically all it means. One of the examples that is very popular is a game called Seven Wonders Duel, which is a two-player table drafting game in which you just take turns taking a card from the middle, basically. You can do other things with it. You don't have to add it to your tableau, but as the game progresses, the cards have an associated cost, so you need to start paying and have built a tableau that allows you. There are grey and brown cards, which are production cards, so I now have a wood and a glass. That one costs a wood. Good, I can take that one for free, but now I can afford that one. I don't have to pay money for it because I produced the wood to pay for it, and that now gives me coins whenever this happens. And so you're building in front of you a tableau of, in the theme of this game, a civilization. You are constructing how your civilization expands and gets better at all these things to build your 7 wonders, or you'll only build 3 or 4 of them during the game. But that's a nice simple one where you're just table drafting cards from the middle to add to your tableau. Drafting lends itself really nicely to this, something like Between Two Castles of Madkin Ludwig. You are building up a physical castle, if you like. That's a tableau builder. Race for the Galaxy is an engine building game in which you are trying to do different actions to allow you to build up to 12 cards. That's one of the endgame triggers. It's a race. And so you either settle new planets or develop new technologies, and you build up this thing in front of you. And so when one of the 5 actions is taken, in theory, you've now gained cards that make those actions better, stronger. I also only get to draw an extra card. I get to take more points for doing this. Whatever it might be, your tableau matters. So those are the kind of basic ideas of how this works. You're gaining, those are card examples mostly, where you are gaining things, but can be a variety of mechanisms. Say drafting lends itself to this. That's typically what you're building up, is some form of tableau, or card games in general. So Race for the Galaxy, as I said, is just a card game where you choose an action that builds it up. I'm sure there are ones that use different types of components. I've not played it, but I'll try and add a picture of it. But a game called Era might fall into this category, where you are, it looks almost like little Lego pieces, where you buy and build physical little buildings which go into your grid, and so you're building your, again, civilization, your city type thing. That some people may put that into this category of tableau building. So I'm just looking at our games to see if there's anything else that springs to mind. Not immediately. Rome does that kind of thing, but it's more the tableau just then gives you access to new actions and abilities rather than chaining off combinations. So that's a different approach again. But you can see from the footage that I've put into this that it's just about collecting things in front of you to help you progress through the game, either to trigger the end of the game and score you points, or to give you new actions, or to give you combinations to make actions throughout the game better. That's all we mean by it. I hope this has been helpful to you. do consider subscribing to the channel if you don't already. We'd like you to stay updated with the new stuff we put out, so hit the bell icon and keep in touch with us on social media. We'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear games that you enjoy that use this mechanism, ones that you've tried that I haven't. I've only played probably a couple of 100 games ever. So do suggest ones that you enjoy. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, those kind of places. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Dieter for Win Some Loosemore. Goodbye.